Oh, man. Homan going off again. Ooh, on Boston. That rhyme, don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars. Oh, I got to check this out. Make sure y'all check out my reaction to not Deadpool, Daredevil Reborn. I was thinking both red suits. Tonight, only on Patreon and YouTube memberships. But I will most likely be reviewing them also.
So one of the things that we do expect to hear tonight from President Trump is the request to Congress for more money for border security when he gives his address to the joint session of Congress just hours from now. So White House officials saying that will be part of the speech this evening. Tomorrow, the mayors of New York, Boston, Chicago, and Denver will be testifying before lawmakers on the Oversight Committee about the migrant crackdown and ICE actions and all of these things that they have run into headwinds on.
Yeah, man, people been doxing the ICE workers and everything. I'm like, yo, this is insane. I have not seen anything, like, I don't really remember anything like this. People in the country taken up for people that have done criminal things. Like, they are focusing on the criminal element of illegal migrants first and foremost. And there are people that are getting in the way of that. Like, what? You're okay with this? Like, you shouldn't want to have criminals of any kind in your country. And you're tipping them off, and you're trying to scare the workers off by doxing them. And Homan's got around the clock protection now because of all the threats he's gotten. I'm just like, it doesn't make any sense to me for people to, like, it's insanity. I don't understand why you wouldn't want your country protected. Okay? You don't want people to do things the legal way, the good way, the way that keeps law enforcement out of the process.
These cities that consider themselves sanctuary cities. With that, we bring in Borders Czar Tom Homan. Good to see you, as always, sir. Thank you very much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So I want to get to what we're going to see tomorrow in this hearing. But first, with regard to tonight, I understand that you are the guest of Speaker Johnson. How do you feel about the one big, beautiful bill? And would it have in it what you need for the border?
Well, I think so. I think I met with a lot of members up on the Hill. I think they want to get us that one bill. They want to fund border security. Look, we got illegal crossings down 97%. But we need more money to make that permanent, get it down to 100%, have zero gotaways. We got a massive deportation operation we got to run. We need more beds, we need more airplane flights, we need more officers. And look, we got 300,000 missing children we got to find. So we need money to get all these things done for the president.
Yeah, indeed. That is
every time I hear that bothers me. Good Lord, 300,000. All of those children belong to parents who are probably worried sick. Yeah, I'm sure there's been some criminal element to it where some parents didn't care. They probably, were part of it, but I'm sure the majority. And
big issue, and we're hoping that it's going to be addressed as well. We want to continue to follow up with you on that story of these children that were basically pushed out of the shelters and into the hands of some pretty suspicious individuals. So we look forward to hearing more on that. With regard to the mayors who are going to be speaking tomorrow, you've had a lot of back and forth with Boston. Here is the Massachusetts governor, Maura Healey, basically saying that you don't get it. You don't understand what's going on in her state. Watch this.
This guy, Homan, is just, as a lot in the Trump administration do, just making up a bunch of stuff and trying to start something, trying to pick a fight. So it seems to me you shouldn't be threatening to bring, what was it? Hell
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Would you meet Tom Homan if he came?
Of course I would. Yeah, it sounds like I might need to explain a few things to him as somebody who investigated and prosecuted crimes, including with federal authorities, for a number of years here. Maybe he doesn't have the benefit of that knowledge.
I'm gonna have to see her whole interview because I don't understand why she would say he's trying to pick a fight when he's just trying to remove anyone that's illegal and first and foremost criminal illegal. You know what I'm saying? So violent
I just
criminal
want to put up on the
illegal.
screen as
You know
you
what I mean?
respond to this. These are migrants who re-offended in Massachusetts after they ignored ICE detainer requests. What do you have to say to the governor of Massachusetts, Tom?
Look, I forgot more about it.
You guys see stuff like that on the left. I actually have to cover that over. Let me see. I'll probably cover all of their crimes up right there because YouTube is funny. You don't understand. You see me censoring stuff, it's because you don't understand YouTube. I've been on here 13 years, and news channels are allowed to show certain things and show certain words, and they don't get any type of age restrictions or problems. But if we show it, we do. So these guys ain't good guys, and that's why you gotta watch what you say on YouTube. You hear people saying I'm alive and stuff like that because you get a age restriction for saying the word. Like it's what? Really? But it is what it is.
This issue you ever know. First of all. Second of all, I am bringing hell to Boston. I'm bringing hell to illegal aliens that, and she should be bringing hell
There
to
it
the
is.
same population. I said during my last speech, I stopped at 9. 9 people that they're in the country illegally that ICE had to find on the streets because they failed to honor detainers both in Boston and throughout the state of Massachusetts. So if anybody needs to learn something, she needs to learn that you don't release back into the community to offend against children.
That's right.
That's what I'm bringing hell to. I'm bringing hell to those people who violated this child. These children will never be the same.
You damn right. And it's like I want to hear. I want someone to ask them: are you truly protecting child? Is that you're telling me that's what you're fighting to protect by doing all this? Yeah, it's a yes or no answer. It's a yes or no answer.
Their families will never be the same. She should be shoulder to shoulder with me on this. As a governor or mayor of that city, they all should be on the same page. Remove public safety threats from the communities. Their number one responsibility is protection of the communities. And that's what President Trump is committed to. President Trump has told us, prioritize the worst of the worst. Prioritize public safety threats. Prioritize national security threats. This should be a nonpartisan issue.
Yep.
So anybody needs to be educated and needs to be heard. And I'm coming to Boston, and I'm going to do exactly that.
Well, she is looking forward to meeting you, it sounds like. One of the things that is a big concern is the leaking of information on these raids.
Yeah.
And I know that you're very concerned that your agents are putting their lives on the line maybe more than they have in the past even, because some of these officials are leaking that your folks are coming.
Now look, their job is already dangerous. I did that job. I know it's like to wear that badge and gun and go in a dangerous situation, but when they get a heads up, the bad people know we're coming. It's only a matter of time for officers to get ambushed, and we're going to be burying an officer because he leaked.
And luckily, it seems like the most of them, like they're running rather than fighting. So that's good. But still, that means you have to find them again. So, but at least I haven't heard of any officers, ICE people being attacked, but maybe they have been. I don't know.
We're taking these serious. They will be fired and they will be prosecuted. We're done with this. Done.
You damn right, Homan.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. There's going to be some interesting back and forth at this hearing with these mayors. Tom Homan, thank you very much, in charge of ICE and working on the border for us as he has been for his entire career. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. We'll see you tonight.
Thank you. Got it.
Man, oh man. Wow. He's bringing hell to Boston. Woo! Wait! curious how things are going to look in 1 year, considering they've been moving at warp speed right now. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts and reaction on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!